If you schedule more airplanes than you have pilots for, it's just a recipe for disappointment on all sides.
As people head home from the holidays, not such good news for travelers. Thousands of flights canceled over the weekend, and that doesn't seem to be letting up. The Omicron variant wreaking havoc on holiday travel from coast to coast.
It is frustrating.
Thousands of flights canceled or delayed, leaving many passengers stranded and scrambling to rebook.
It's annoying. I'm hoping no more delays so we can get there.
Nearly 1,700 planes grounded on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day alone. United, Delta, American, and JetBlue citing staffing shortages as COVID cases soar among pilots and flight attendants and other critical personnel.
We've got to make sure that employees don't feel pressured to come to work when they've been exposed to COVID or they think they may have the symptoms.
The airline saying winter weather in some areas is also playing a role in the chaos. The hardest hit airports, Newark, Atlanta, and LAX, canceling hundreds of flights over Christmas weekend.
Flew to LAX, and then as soon as we got here, we found out our flight was canceled.
Experts predicting more disruptions are on the horizon.
So many families like mine have been stranded in these mountain communities, which is why my daughter right now is behind the camera. And you can tell how much it is snowing, over an inch an hour for a very long time. I mean, this is just from last night. I mean, this is probably well over a foot of snow. What I'm standing on right now should be blacktop, but underneath all of this snow is ice, which is what has made these traveling conditions so incredibly treacherous over the past 6 days now.
Millions across the West hit by that dangerous winter blast, closing out the holiday weekend. Weather alerts in effect all the way from the Pacific coast to the Great Lakes. Heavy snowfall, piercing temperatures, and strong winds slamming states from California to Oregon to Colorado.
Took about 2 hours to clear this.
Seattle blanketed by a rare snowfall up to 6 inches Sunday, just the third time the Seahawks ever hosted a game in the snow.
Perfect weather for a football game.
Dangerous driving conditions shutting down roads and stranding drivers in the thick snow.
I don't know how they're going to get them out. How was it traveling around?
It was awful.
Over the weekend, a 70-mile section of Interstate 80 linking Reno, Nevada to Sacramento closed in both directions with whiteout conditions. Unrelenting snowfall here in the Tahoe area since Tuesday, hundreds stranded on the roads, some cars abandoned. Placer County Sheriff saying that conditions have been so brutal, they temporarily called off a search for a skier who went missing Saturday at a ski resort near Truckee. The storm expected to continue dumping snow through the day in California's mountainous regions.